Greetings. My name is Yash Kulkarni, and thank you for attending my presentation, ladies and gentlemen. My presentation is on the environment. For the last 9 months, I have been doing research on the environment, green schools, and green methods. And to carry out my research, I visited KDISD's own Tompkins High School to try to come up with a potential solution. By doing this, I found that there's no procedures that you must do to make a normal school more environmentally friendly and efficient. But I also found out that there are no laws that distinguish a normal school versus a green school. But in this presentation, I will address three solutions that you can do to make a normal school more environmentally efficient. The first is infrastructure, but I won't comment on this since it takes a lot of money, time, and approval of superiors to carry out. I am proposing my solution around the other two. The other two are behavior and best practice. I plan to educate my peers and my community by discussing two items that we can integrate into our society. Those two items are single stream recycling and imparting the education on using the best practices that will aid into the eco-friendliness of the school. To find these two problems out, I conducted many researches and interviews with Miss Caruso. Miss Caruso, the director of maintenance for the KDISD, Miss Nicole Peffley, my mentor and the environmental teacher at Sequoia High School, Miss Crystal Janjak, the principal of Tompkins, all helped me in my research, and my peers at Sequoia High School also helped me. Whenever I had interviews with these four, I would ask them, what defines a green school? What does eco-friendliness mean? How do you make a green school into a normal school, and what are the requirements for a green school to be called a green school? And whenever I asked my peers these same questions, only some would answer it right. Well, while I was doing this, my Miss Peggy Caruso and my mentor told me about single stream recycling, and I found it interesting. Miss Caruso also told me about how problems were being caused with recycling since my peers had informal training in recycling. My mentor, Miss Peffley, also told me that I should go around the school and look for some problems that I could see. And by walking around in the schools, I did see some problems. Some problems I saw were that some teachers would use non-EPA approved air fresheners and plug-in fresheners. EPA stands for Environmental Protection Agency. And I also found out that the recycle bins that my school uses are the same color as garbage cans, so my peers would get confused with them. And also sometimes the custodians would mistake the recycle bins as garbage cans and trash both the garbage and the recycled products. I also found the greatest threat in the cafeteria. The cafeteria silverware, the silverware the cafeteria provided us was a problem. It was a problem since the silverware contained plastic knives, plastic forks, plastic straws, and paper napkins. My peers wouldn't use the knife and the straw and would just throw it away. And by doing this, they would be damaging the environment since plastic is since the plastic would be taken to landfills, and plastic is the hardest thing to decay. So I came up I came up with some solutions to this. We could put stickers on the recycling bins, or we could just change the color of the recycling bins altogether to make it more noticeable to my peers and for the custodians not to make the mistake of trashing the recyclable products. Also, we could promote the use of EPA friendly items by announcing them on the morning announcements and by showing it on the TV. We could also promote recycling this way, since by 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 showing by promoting recycling on TV, we could help my peers recycle more. And for the silverware thing, we could have separate containers in which each product is put, so that my peers would only take the items that they need, and we would end up saving more plastic from being wasted. The other thing we could do is that on certain items we could put stickers that would tell people like me and my peers that these items are recyclable, and the items that do not have these stickers are not. Another main thing that we could use is single stream recycling. Single stream recycling is when the plant automatically separates the items. In general cases, commodities like paper, plastic, other containers have to be manually separated, but not in single stream recycling, because they automatically are. The advantages of single stream recycling are that there is less hassle, since it is automatically recycled. My peers will most likely do it more, since they don't have to go to the trouble of manually recycling differently. And single stream recycling can only better the environment. My project will also help the school, since the school gets credit every time it promotes recycling, and by the number of items recycled every year. My project is different from the others, since it tells how the change in behavior of students and teachers will result in a better eco-friendly environment. It emphasizes a bond between environment and the school. I want to give my thanks to my teacher, Miss Beffley, Miss Caruso, Miss Crystal Zanzak, Marty Nelson, and my parents. Thank you.